Alrighty then, good morning everyone and welcome. My name is Michael, I'm the Deadlesy Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder 2nd Edition Extinction Curse. Joining me today are my wonderful and amazing patrons. Look at them! Aren't they pretty? Look at them! Everyone give them a round of applause. Woo! Patrons! Yay! These are the people who help keep the lights on here at the Deadlesy Gamer channel and allow us to continue doing all the cool fun stuff that we do for you guys at home. Good morning everyone, how are we all doing?
I'm good.
Doing well.
Yay! And it looks like everyone can be heard, which is great and even better because it means I don't have any tech gremlins. And I say tech gremlins because I don't want to talk about how incompetent I am at streaming even after all these fucking years. So,
touch wood, quick, touch wood.
I don't have wood. Everything's plastic.
Oh, no!
All right.
Knock your head.
Knock my head. No, that's definitely stone. Wait, I do have wood. Look, it's tiny little wood, and look, it is from our friends over at Wooten Forge, who is a bunch of Australian people. I love the Wooten Forge stuff because it's Australian wood with Australian leather. You know, bunch of cool stuff there. Anyway, hi everyone. Now, before we get started, I do want to make a couple of announcements here. The first announcement is this is going to be the last game that we see our dear friend All Things Fantasy for a little while. As we know, Matt is currently embarking on journeys through life and love and new marriage as well. Ooh. And so, you know, time has just become a thing, but we're going to make today a spectacular game as well. You know, if anyone wants to, you know, be kind to Throvrak before we leave, or if someone wants to be incredibly mean to Throvrak, please throw stuff at him. You know, and that's my encouragement. The second announcement for today is, of course, this is a game 2 of Black Clover Week. Now, we did have to miss out on Wednesday because half the table were unavailable because of illness. Tim was ill, Callie and Lucas were also ill. So I was like, rather than doing half the group with Black Clover Week, and you know, we've got some big stuff happening over on that table. With everything I'd prepared, I was like, no, we'll push it back to next week. So that episode will come out next week. So you know. But what is Black Clover Week? I hear some of you ask. Neil. It has nothing to do with the anime, though the anime is pretty enjoyable. Actually, the manga is enjoyable. I will say this. The manga is enjoyable, and some of the anime is good. But Black Clover Week is actually a week-long, horrible celebration where we are going to be boss buffing every single one of the tables that are currently undergoing on the Deadlesy Gamer channel, courtesy of a very kind and wonderful donation from someone who will remain absolutely nameless. And there's no possible way we could figure out who this generous benefactor might be. I guess we'll never know. It
has nothing to do with clovers or anything.
Absolutely
like that.
not. I mean, like, you know, it's, yeah. So whoever you are,
that's a total red herring.
It's like, could you imagine if it was this big red herring? But to our generous benefactor, thank you so kindly for instigating this. And I hope that you're proud of yourself. So anyway, what are we doing here, guys? We are. I'm jumping ahead of myself. So we are currently doing a TTRPG, a tabletop role-playing game in which I, the game master, take on the role of all of the creatures, obstacles, challenges, and consequences that my players, the protagonists of the story, have to face in a narrative adventure and journey in the Pathfinder 2nd Edition realm. Some of my players are still learning Pathfinder 2nd Edition. Some of my players have played for years and still don't know what the fuck they're doing. In any case, we are a very welcoming group, and if you have any questions about running the system or having a go at having a go at it yourself, then please by all means don't hesitate to ask. We are very interactive and we love questions and stuff like that. Before we kick off, we have, of course, to thank our sponsors, the people who are responsible for helping us keep the lights on here and continue to do all the really, really cool stuff that we do. Starting with none other than Hero Forge for the wonderful artworks you can see on screen here. Hero Forge is a 3D model making bit of software that allows you to design and create your own characters for these games, or as well as get them 3D printed. Look at that. Boom. The 3D prints are really high quality and are absolutely perfect. You will not get a better website to create bespoke characters for your campaigns. So yeah, go check those out. Next up, of course, we have Sirenscape for the wonderful sound effects that you will hear over the course of the game. Sound effects that help elevate my games and moods that really help kind of drive the seriousness of the tone of my my sessions. But in addition, if you are the kind of GM, I mean, I'm not because it's a bit hard when I've got so many players, but if you are the kind of GM that enjoys this, there are also soundboards for magic spells, such as the spells of a bard, and these are actually really fun and really cool. For example, the sound of the knock spell.
Duck, duck, duck.
The little ka-chick at the end. That's it. Or or the sound of a vicious mockery. There you go. Look at that. And last but not least, probably one of my favorite ones, to be honest, is the silence spell. I love this one. This one's my favorite one. Ooh, I love that. It's so cool. It reminds me of being shell-shocked. So there you go. So Sirenscape offers a wide variety of amazing and wonderful sound effects for you guys to use. So yeah. And lastly, Fantasy Grounds for the... it's the tinnitus at the end. Yeah, that's true. And Fantasy Grounds for our VTT of choice, where, of course, Fantasy Grounds does a lot of the heavy lifting for my rules, my maths, and things like that, so I can focus on what really matters, and that is my players and my story. And my monsters. Yeah. Okay. Next up, of course, let's take a moment and greet our lovely players and the characters that they're going to be playing. Guys, let's do this in quick-fire succession. Who you are, your character, what they do, and whether or not you think you'll survive to the end of the episode. Go!
So I'm Road, so I'm Skyline, playing Harlanaut, the Wonder Seeker Bard that usually does the big intros, and is currently contemplating life choices as more and more horrors appear before his eyes.
I'm a Varian CA. I'm playing Oro. I'm currently contemplating my naval, and probably not.
Yes, I'm Arturo, the acrobat of the circus. I've been absolutely terrified, me and Arturo included, about this encounter. I'm ready to be someone's new fresh cat pelt.
I'm Lise. She's an undying druid, or a human undying druid, helping the party find an ion stone, and I'm surprised she didn't shit herself by now.
Also, for a slight clarification, that's Neil, not Lise, but he is playing.
Oh
Lise.
yes, I'm Neil, but I'm playing Lise.
Thank you. Yeah, I also think I forgot to say that my name is Sean, but yeah.
I'm aware. I'm aware that Tweedledee and Tweedledum forgot their own names, but that's fine.
I'm just always so into character, you know.
Sure.
And Nash from All Things Fantasy, who plays Throwbreak the Dragon. And talking about quick fire, he's quickly going to fire this thing away. Hopefully, maybe not. But he will survive, don't you fret.
All right, I absolutely love it. Okay, now with our heroes there. Oh, and also, Sir not appearing in this film is Vululasi, our barbarian elf person. Big elf, big muscly elf. Played by our dear friend Rock Protector, who is unfortunately unavailable for today. So we wish Rock all the best, and I will punish him with Black Clover Week next week, but just for him. Your character has a hangnail. I don't know.
So that's it. You're
Your
going to break his
frying pan breaks.
frying pan as well as the sword.
Yeah, that's true. Bring the frying pan. No, I love the frying pan,
Good,
actually.
then.
I'm good. Frying pans, you know, who knew?
Flying pan.
Okay. Next up, of course, we have one last person to thank for the show, and that is you guys in chat. Guys, thank you so much for being a part of this and for coming and watching us on whatever day it happens to be, whether it's Thursday or Friday. It means a lot to have your support and to have you here, you know, some of you week in and week out, just to, you know, come and spend time with this goofball and these goofballs. Because, you know, despite how mean I am to Neil, we do love each other very much, and we have a great time here, and you guys are a huge part of it. And as thanks for that, we want to invite you behind the GM screen to come and interact with the game as we're playing. Now, first of all, in addition to just reading the chat and knowing what you guys are up to all the time, very much so, we also have a number of channel points that you can redeem for free just by watching. The longer you watch, the more points you accrue, and those of you who are lucky enough to be subscribers, you guys are also earning points a lot quicker. These points can be used to do things like give insight bonuses to my players so that they can figure some stuff out, inspiration so they can roll with advantage, divine healing, which, as the name implies, heals, divine intervention, which forces me to re-roll stuff. There's a bunch of really, really cool stuff there for you guys to really sink your teeth into and have some fun. But for those of you who are very generous and who are wanting to support the channel a little bit further, there are a number of monetary rewards that go towards, well, at the moment, they're going towards my Gen Con spending budget. Which is just very nice because obviously while I'm at Gen Con, I'd love to eat cool food and do some stuff. But I'm also considering, because I do have another event thing that's happening in March. Sorry, not event thing, let me rephrase. I've got another fundraiser goal thing that I'm working to in March. But until then, it's just like, you know, I got nothing. And I'm not going to lie to you about it. I got nothing. But for you guys, so you guys can know, I'll let you in on a little secret here. I will be, when I go to Gen Con, the current plan is I will be traveling to Texas first. And from Texas, I will be doing a road trip with a dear friend of mine, a content creator who I have worked for in the past, and you guys have seen them in chats, and you guys love him and all that sort of stuff. And we are going to be traveling from Texas all the way to Indianapolis. During that period of time, we might do some filming of some content. We might also do some live streaming and things like that. So the money that's going towards this, when I say spending money, it's going to be for stuff during that road trip. So for example, if it's like, hey, Dag tries a whole bunch of like street cafe food. Great, fantastic, cool. This will go towards that budget. Or, Dag takes said celebrity to a gourmet restaurant and teaches them how to use chopsticks. You know, it's really funny. Or, you know, stuff like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm just saying. That's what that is for now. Yeah. Am I going through Arizona? I am not worried about Arizona, my dear. The reason I'm not worried about Arizona is because last weekend, WA, where I live in Western Australia, was recorded as the 5 hottest locations on Earth. So, you know, I keep hearing people say, "Oh, watch out for California, watch out for Arizona." I'm like, I'm good. I'm really good. I love my weather. Yeah. It's great. I'll be fine. I will go out and tracky dacks and frickin' an hoodie, and I'll be fine. It'll be great.
Yeah, I was gonna say it might be a bit too cold over there for you, to be honest.
Yeah. Might be a bit too cold. It might be. If you're in Arizona, well, look, if you're in Arizona, OG, I'll let everyone know where I'm going. Like I said, I would. Sorry, I know I'm getting off track here. I would be doing a appearance tour and stuff like that, but I have 3 problems. Firstly, I'm not that popular. Secondly, look, I'm not gonna lie, right? Like, people know who I am, sure, but no, if I book a place, a handful of people might come, and I'm good with that. I'm happy with my place in the world as a creator. But the person I'm with, however, may not want to be doing event things, back to back, and more importantly, I think while it would be hilarious for me to run events, have like 6 people show up, and then I've also got this celebrity who's taking tickets, which would just be funny. You know, I wouldn't necessarily want to put them through that. I think the trip is more like, you know, like it's gonna just be like one of those like enjoyable things. We're just gonna like feel the vibe and unwind and relax and stuff. Though if we do go through Arizona, I will let you know, OG. I'll let all my Patreons know. Sorry, let me rephrase. I'll let all my Patreon knows where I'll be about. And so if I do have time to like stop by a game store or maybe have lunch with some people, I'll absolutely do that. Yeah. North Wolf. You know what? By the way, ladies and gentlemen, let me talk about North Wolf for a second. The thing I love about North Wolf is that North Wolf was one of the people who I met thanks to Jason from Critical Dice, a wonderful and incredible content creator who I have yet to find a good reason to have on my tables yet. It will happen, trust me. But as you can tell, I don't do too many like things to bring my friends in here. And usually if they do, I usually save up a little bit of money so that I can give everyone a little bit of like, you know, a little bit of reward to, you know, for their time and efforts. But yes, North Wolf, incredible content creator, wonderful wonderful personality, and wonderful role player. So yes, go check out North Wolf stuff. Soul Play Sorcery, good to see you. I was just talking about plans for Gen Con, but you know, we don't need to worry about that. And if I stop through Arkansas, all right, very well. I'll let people know. All right. Shubba. Monetary donations. That's what I was doing. Let's just type that in again real quick. Hey, cool. Well, I'll see you at Gen Con. Okay, so here are the monetary donations. For $5, you can award a red marker to one of my players or a purple marker to me. These are hero points and jinx points. Hero points can be used to stave off death, petition the GM for nonsense, or roll with advantage. Jinx points can be used to counteract hero points, make my enemies roll with advantage, or complicate matters ever so slightly more. For $10, I will draw from one of 2 decks of cards. Your choice. Either I will draw from a deck of plot twists and implement said plot twist into the game as we are playing. There'll be 3 cards drawn, and you'll get to pick one. Or I will draw from a deck of heroic actions, and you can provide a heroic action, which is like a free, powerful action to one of the players of your choice. Who has left my chat?
Well, Sean.
It was Sean.
Shawnee. Well, I know who I'm attacking first. Anyway, hi, Sean.
It's so sad.
All right.
I have
So
no
anyway,
idea what happened.
For $20, I will give someone of your choice a natural 20, because why not? It's a natural 20. For $50, we will either provide a boss buff to increase the difficulty of a boss our group is fighting, or you can provide a magic item to a player of your choice. This can be a homebrew item, a item of their choosing, or a set item that we are working on for that particular character. Right now, we are working on Throvrek's Monster Hunter set, and those come with a monster attached to it as well. So, you know, bear that in mind. And then for the big old $100 secret menu item, the $100 secret menu item for our session, for the game, is none other than your own NPC minstrel that will be provided to our dear friend Harlanot. Now, Harlanot, as you can see behind his head, has a number of minstrels that are with him, each of which fulfill a different role in a group. We have a bard, we have a barbarian, we have a cleric, and we have a rogue, but we do not have an arcanist. So, you will get to design a minstrel arcanist that will then join Harlanot's band, and once we have all 5, that will synergize with Harlanot, providing him massive boosts and the like. And in the event, or the actual event, that our dear friend Throvrek does step off the table, there is another character that'll be able to step in as a NPC to help assist our group as they embark on their adventure. So yeah, there you go. So if you want to have your own designed character, which I will design in Hero Forge, join Harlanot, then yeah, that's the $100 secret menu item. Okay, that's it. We're good. Shall we start?
Yeah.
Appreciate donations from Christina.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Oh.
Thank you. Christina. Christina, you bloody beautiful legend, you. I got your donations right here. No, literally right here. Not like, you know, I didn't mean that like, you know, sexual. Anyway, You get given a natural 20 to good old Daggerino right there. Booty move. There it is.
Oh, he died.
Then we have a hero point for Halanot, for Oro, for Arturo, for Vululasi, for Liz, and Throvrek. So everyone
Ooh.
gets a hero
Yay.
point.
Yay!
And it
I'm
seems
still
like,
afraid about that crit, but yay!
you'll be fine, maybe.
You've got a lifeline now.
You do.
Yeah.
You have a get out of
That's
death
very
card,
true.
free card, you know. All right, there's Oro and Halanot. Boom! There it is. So, Christina, you wonderful, beautiful legend, you. Thank you so much for your kind donation. It is greatly appreciated, and I'm sure all my players are going to absolutely need them. You survived a crit last time. Yeah, that's true. See, that's it. OG survived a crit with a spellcaster as well. You guys are fine. Freaking colossal whingers, you all are.
It was a little 4 or 1.
All right. Well,
Just kidding.
without any further ado, we return once again to the lands of Galarian, where in which our heroes, a group of circus performers from the Circus of Wayward Wonders, currently delve deep beneath the city of Escadar? No.
Mhm.
Is it
Yeah.
Escadar?
Mhm.
Escadar, then.
Escador.
Escador, thank you.
Oh.
As they do so, they're in search of demonic worshipping creatures known as the xulgath, who have been working tirelessly to try and disrupt these magic stones, these ion stones that were risen from the depths by the god of humanity. As such, if they do manage to steal these stones, they could bring verdant life back to their underground layers. But at what cost to the islands that our heroes and their loved ones reside? Deep underneath the city is an old and ancient temple to Aroden, the god of humanity. And it is here that our heroes have fought tooth and nail against demons and the xulgath, and now faced off with a spinebreaker, a demonic essence-infused xulgath, who is now beating the ever-living shit out of my characters. I think that basically sums up where we're at, right?
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yep. Limp laurel in hand.
Oh yeah, and Oro has been knocked the fuck out. All
Yeah,
right.
and is being used as a weapon.
And is currently being used as a weapon. Because sometimes you gotta hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker. Okay.
And the fun
Um,
bit is, Dag's got Jinx points now.
Oh, McClover! Thank you, you beautiful.
Clovers.
McClover. If I don't
John.
tell you this enough,
My voice disappeared there when I.
I love you, McClover. You're amazing. Okay. This one's for you. Battle music.
Battle music. Oh no.
All right. A mighty roar echoes out and resonates along the windows, which shudder and shake as the xulgath spinebreaker begins its onslaught. Now, we're going to re-roll initiative because we're in a new session. And the xulgath spine snapper currently has the unconscious body of Oro aloft. Oro,
Yes, it's fine.
what is your character is currently engaged in like a deep slumber, dripping in and out of consciousness here and there. As an extra bit of service, I'm gonna say that Oro, while your head is bleeding from the impact of the first slam, I'm gonna soften that a little bit. As your head is bleeding from the impact of that first slam that this creature did, you aren't unconscious. You are still on your dying, you are still, wounded and all that, but you slowly regain consciousness and can feel a fracture in your leg where the creature currently holds its tight grip.
Okay.
It is not your turn, but you do get a chance to
Oh, I know.
react if you would like.
React. What do I have that falls into the classification? Of
Let me
reaction?
rephrase. It's not something for your character sheet. It's more a
Okay.
role play situation for you to, you know.
So I'm vaguely aware of what's around me and that everyone's clustered below me.
Everyone is pretty much clustered beneath you except for Throvrak.
Okay.
And me.
Oh, and Harlan
And
also.
Harlan.
Yes, Harlan's also down over here.
Harlanot's at a safer distance. So these are a tile floor, right?
Yep.
And we've established that if they get wet.
Okay, let me reiterate yet again for another time.
Okay.
This is a reaction, as in to sort of role play. So here's an interesting thing. Actually, DAG 101. A lot of the times, people can forget that characters in Dungeons and Dragons or in most role-playing games have the same sort of power output and functionality at 1 hit point as they are at full hit points. The problem with this is there is no real grasp or understanding of pain, of suffering, of like your character being, kind of put into a disabled state. What this moment is not so much a moment for you to figure out a way to gain an advantage in anything. Your character is dying. This is an opportunity for you as a role player to express your character dying, to give motivation to the other members of your group through the art of roleplay, less than being able to formulate a very clinical battle strategy whilst your leg is twisted, you're barely conscious, and your head's suffering from severe forms of contusion.
So I'll use whatever strength I have left to yell "run" and try to lurch, which isn't going to do
Great.
much. But I will.
I love that. I love that. As it raises you up to like sort of get ready to slam you again, the reason why it doesn't slam you immediately is that large dorsal fin on its sail. You reach out and you very weakly grab at it. It feels the sense of touch as you do, but it can tell you're not hanging on very very tightly. As Oro tells you all to run, you can see the like look in its eyes, look in his eyes as well, as he cries out, as he calls out in that desperate voice. Harlanot, you're up first. Also, Oro, you have advantage on your next d20.
Okay.
Okay.
That was good. I like that. That was really good.
So, seeing the carnage going on in front of his eyes, you'd actually just see Harlan almost cuddle the loot that's been his lifeline so far. And I'd imagine you'd almost see like a tear thinking, not again. And I'm going to sacrifice I'm going to sacrifice one of my 3rd level spell slots for the Aeon Stone to flash once more.
Nice.
And to kick off another 3-action AoE heal, because, to be honest, everyone needs a heal.
That's true. All right.
And
So
I
that's
believe everyone is in range.
yep,
30
that
feet.
is a 30-foot aura. Yep, that is everyone in range. However, the other xulgath is behind a door, so you don't have line of sight to him, so it won't heal him.
Right, I'm just going to drop the
Oh,
heal
darn.
into chat.
Yep.
To read the title of Harlanot's next album. Everybody needs a heal.
Needs a heal. 34. Nice. All right. Let's see.
And I'm just going to tick off a random spell just because I need to register that as being used. Yeah.
You're still injured.
Yeah. As I said, I'd imagine it almost goes out with a tear going down his eye. Think of all the pain that's been caused.
All right. Okay. As you do so, it strains yourself as you push this healing spell forward. Could I get you to please Actually, you know what? Here's a catch. Here's the thing. I will offer you a hero point usage. The hero points usage would be to instruct Vrenk to supplement your healing with divine energy with an accompaniment. I will give you an extra 2d8 on your healing.
Ooh.
I'll take that.
All right. So at the cost of another hero point, which we will take off. Again, kindly thanking our audience for these. That is an extra.
5.
What's that? That is an extra 5 points of healing to everyone as well, which actually doesn't do too bad. A couple of you are now brought to full health. And all of you are now brought below half your hit points in damage, which is great. So, all right. So as you have started to play your music and you've created this wave of energy, you hear the sounds of a fiddle sort of coming in over the top as your healing spells are boosted and bolstered as well. All right. So that was your 3-action heal, if I believe correctly?
Yep, correct.
All right. Which means we then go to Liss.
All right. I want to commission a hero point for an idea.
Okay, I'm listening.
I want to so there's a spell I have called Helpful Wood Spirits. I can have them do one of the following actions, and the one I want to choose is distract. But I want to use the hero point to maybe get us enough time to get away from it with the distract.
I need you to define that a little bit. So, for example, if it is distracted for a round, like what if you guys don't leave for that round?
Well, no, I mean just enough time to get us away so we're not all gathered here.
Yeah. So that'd be one round, but that's how it works already. You know what I mean? Like what I'm saying is
well, no, so what distract normally does is it says
Neil.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Yep.
What I'm saying is one round is plenty of time, and if you want to distract, that'll work perfectly. However, what is your expectation if someone, doesn't matter who, doesn't run? That cost, am I expected to not attack them because I'm distracted until they move?
Yes, that's what I was kind of hoping for.
In which case, no. If you guys are all going to move immediately, yes, but I'm not going to basically put my villain on a perma distract until you guys move out of that zone.
What if I give you 2 hero points?
No.
But basically, what you're saying, Neil, is like we could like take advantage of that and just stand there and like poke him.
Yeah.
Well, because normally
until he goes down. Like
creatures in the area are off guard unless they succeed in a reflex save. It's a 10-foot thing, but I guess So I guess I could put in his square. That was the original goal, is just to maybe distract him enough for us to get away. But yeah, normally it just makes it so they are off guard.
Sure. You could also there's also a create a diversion action as well. If you would like, I can take a hero point for you to use that as a free action in addition to your knocking them off guard.
Oh yeah, I'll do that then, because that action isn't actually a part of that spell. So
sure, done.
Yeah, I will do that then. And I will cast Helpful Wood Spirits. Help us get away a little bit, just for us to recoup. And I cast it.
So, in the room itself, there are various puddles of water that have been sprayed about since the battles against the gibbering mouthers and other things like that. You watch as a ripple of water zooms across the tiled floor, and as it does, you watch as this kind of almost a humanoid body with a featureless face kind of emerges out of the water. All right, how does this ability work? Saving throws.
So, well, it's a range of 30 feet. It's a 5-foot burst.
Cool.
Upon casting the spell, a cluster of little wooden spirits. I'm assuming you're gonna make it water with this.
Yeah, makes sense.
They perform a simple task each round. These spirits are a magical echo of the true spirits that live on the plane of water or wood now.
Yep.
And can't be attacked, damaged, or otherwise interfered with. These spirits often look like Kodama, but can appear in any of the countless varieties of wood spirits that inhabit the plane of wood. Choose that kind of aid your wood spirit supply from the list below when you cast the spell. The first time each round you sustain the spell, You can move the area occupied by the apparitions up to 10 feet, and you can choose the kind of aid they provide this round.
All right, so now they're basically so there's no saving throw or anything like that.
Right. The creature in the area are off guard unless they succeed at a reflex save.
Reflex save. Thank you. That's what I need. Okay.
Yeah, that's what the distract is.
That's that's that. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So with a reflex save of a natural 1,
Whoa.
Whew. Yay.
the creature is now off guard and is distracted, meaning that it will not be targeting any of you this round, not even Oro. It's basically going to be just focused on stepping and stamping on these creatures to try and destroy them.
And then using my move, I will crawl away. Just, I guess it's 10 feet, but I will move around the corner, so it's like for kind of away.
Sure.
Yeah. In which case, then my concentration for the positive attunement on or on Vulala Seed gets taken off.
All right, very well. Vulalasi's spell is dropped. Done.
Yep.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. Next up is Throvrek.
It's my way.
Oh, yes, that's right. That's happening. No. No, it's mine.
No, it's my way.
You guys
Give it
keep
back.
trading weapons.
You know what? If you're not gonna give me my whip back, I'm just gonna take you. I'm gonna do a grapple check, please.
Okay, sure. Make a grapple
You
check.
swing him around to use the whip that he's holding on to.
So he's got your whip, and you've got his
Gauntlets.
His gloves.
Spiked gauntlet.
spiked gauntlet. Yeah, that's right. The spiked gauntlet. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. His vicious spiked gauntlet.
Yeah, that
Oh.
terrified me.
So athletics check to grapple.
Yes, it is. If you look in your character sheet, there's the activities thing, which will have the
No,
grapple.
because we checked through it last time and it didn't have anything on it.
Oh
Remember?
yeah, that's right. I never fixed that.
Mhm.
Hold on, let me just double check that again. Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, I know it's weird. Super
It's
weird.
Yeah, it is super weird.
But I'm assuming a 19 doesn't grapple a guy.
A 19. No, unfortunately, you need a 21.
Dang.
Can I use a hero point to re-roll that, please?
Yes, you may.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, that's the thing. I'm going to burn all hero points given to me today. That'll be great.
All right.
Don't worry,
That's
we'll just
it.
get more.
That is.
Oh, no.
the 4.
No.
Alas. Alas.
All right, you've gone to try and grapple him, but as he's done so, unfortunately, because of the smell of the xulgath stench, as you've reached out and you grabbed him, it's just you've hit it full bore, and you're just like, oh god, and you just can't hold it in anymore. You just it's too disgusting.
All right. If that's the case, Throvrick's going to look disappointed at him, spit at him, and just punch him with his glaive. His claw, sorry, his claw.
Not the new
His gauntlet.
not the new gauntlet he got.
Well, yeah, that'll be thematic. Yeah, I'll punch him with his gauntlet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Punch him in the face with his
And
own gauntlet.
Throvrick in a glorious moment goes, "Stop hitting yourself! Stop hitting
Oh,
yourself!"
gosh.
All right, that is a solid hit. All right, you deal 2d4 piercing, plus demonic condemnation.
No demonic condemnation.
Oh, fair.
I don't think.
Oh yeah, because you're not a worshiper of the religion. That makes sense. Yeah. All right.
Draconic domination.
All right, but he does get clocked
the
in the
dragon
jaw. All right, and you have one more action.
Well, that's the tough one. Like,
I know you are, but what am I?
yeah, exactly. Throvrick is going to. You know what? He might step over here. Yeah, he'll step there.
All right. Stepping over to there. Done. No attacks of opportunity or anything like that. So you're good. All right. Throvrick, excellent work. the xulgath spine snapper. As he looks around, surrounded by these water spirits, he lets loose another roar as he, starts stomping on the ground. Oro, you are still being grappled, but it's not really paying attention to you as it sort of thunders around. What I'm going to need, however, is Arturo for you to make a reflex save. I'm going to say that Vulalasi is going to fail just because he's not here and is knocked unconscious as this big foot accidentally steps on him. And with a 22, I'm going to say that Arturo, you've managed to roll out of the way very narrowly. All right, that is the spine snapper, which brings us to Oro.
Okay, so he's got a hold of my leg, which is still broken.
More fractured than broken, but yeah.
Fractioned. Can I reach up and try to cut the tendon on the underside of his arm?
Ooh.
Sure. I don't mind that. Make a attack action. He's already off guard, so that's perfectly fine.
All right. Give me a second. Dagger.
Oh.
I'm gonna spend a hero point to try to reroll that.
All right, not a problem. All right,
22.
that is a hit. Now, recalling how we do our cold shots now, you do need to land a critical hit for that cold shot to have gone through. So you will still hit, but it is a normal hit. It's like you've basically gotten him, but you haven't hit the tendon quite right.
To sort of slash up the front of his arm a bit.
Yeah, basically.
In which case, I will try it again.
Very nice.
Just a regular hit.
But still a good one. All right. As your second hit goes through, and you deal 11 points of damage. Nice. Some damage is now on the board for this guy. Woo!
Nice.
Heck to the yeah. All right. So Oro, you are flopping around in its arms. You've slashed once. You've slashed twice.
Gonna go for a third time.
Going for a third one. All right. Oh!
Nice.
And because you very clearly said that you were going for the same attack again twice, you are going for the tendon, which means that his hand locks in, and you are now no, you cannot leave its grapple ever because he is now clenched forever. No, I'm joking. It's fine.
Hey, eagles operate like that, so you know.
No, he doesn't. Okay. So roll your damage.
Oh.
Nice. 24 points of damage. It releases you as you cut its tendon, and one of its hands has now become, I wouldn't say unusable, but it is basically limp. It can still use its claw attack because it can still, like, basically lash out with it, but it cannot grapple or hold something in that hand.
So when I land on the floor, I look at everyone and yell again, "Run!
Fly, you fools!"
Fly, you fools! That's my turn.
Okay. Ooh, what are you?
That's never a good thing to hear from a GM.
Yeah.
No. I was getting something ready for
on the screen.
No, I was getting something ready for the next encounter, but I then saw a thing called Little Man in the Woods, and I was like, "Little Man in the Woods? Why is that a monster?" And I looked at it; it's an undead, and then I just had more questions. I was like, "Why is there a little undead man in the woods?"
You really should start to worry when the GM looks at something and goes, "Why haven't I been using you?"
I wonder. Okay. After Oro, we then go to Yashka, who has a whip, and thankfully, due to the fact that a whip is a reach weapon, it is going to try and whip Thravrek. Ha ha! Oh, he doesn't know how to use a whip. What a shame. Okay. He misses. And he goes, ah! And he tries again. And this time, Throvrek, you are hit for 8 damage. Haha. Cower in fear.
Works on you. My whip isn't magical when it leaves my hand.
Well, I mean, he's gonna try it again anyway.
Does say he's slowed 1.
Oh, is it? Oh no!
Yep.
He is slowed 1. You're right. So he is not gonna take another action. Boo!
Oh
All right.
yeah, he like crit failed at something. And
Oh
got
yeah,
slowed,
you're right.
yeah.
You're right. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. Well, you know, you punched him with his weapon. He's whipped you in the back and in the ass with your weapon. So you know, it seems pretty fair. All
Right
right,
in the booty.
Arturo, who is frightened 3, enfeebled 7.
Yeah. I am only 2 or 3 enfeebled away from not being able to move. Period. So with a frightened 3, would I not be able to move 1 square closer to the object of my fear? I forgot if that's in Pathfinder 2 also.
I don't know. I think it's just a flat, you know, I think it's just a flat
Like if
penalty.
the object of your fear is in sight, you get
Let me have a look.
penalties.
Frightened.
just
Because I know in Pathfinder 1 and in D&D you can't like even get you can't move towards the thing that's scaring you, but
Yeah, no, I know what
I
you're
don't
talking
know if
about.
that's in 2e.
It doesn't say anything about it.
I think
Yeah,
in
it
5e
doesn't- I
you
feel
actually
like it
have to.
doesn't.
No.
In 5e you have to move away from the opponent if able.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no,
Just
no.
says it's-
Frightened is just a flat roll and a flat penalty, which
Okay.
lowers at the end of each of your rounds. So at the end of this round, it'll be to frighten 2, etc., etc., etc.
Okay. So if I went to like say move, then like kind of grab Oro or like fireman carry Oro and then move again, would that be 2 different move actions, or would you say that I could just like, like
I'd say you'd be able to
Combine that,
pick
like,
him
you
up.
know-
I'd say you can pick him up as part of a move action if he's going willingly.
okay. Are you going willingly, Oro?
Never.
That is a very good question. The answer is no.
Okay,
Oh.
so move action to move up, and
Yep.
then I need you to make a grapple check. Oro, your fort save plus 10 is
14 plus 10 is 19.
19. All right, your target number is 19. Go, Arturo,
Alright.
go.
Eh,
Arturo, he's our cat. If he can't do it, well, you're fucked.
Oh, where is it?
Your athletics, it's in skills.
Yeah,
think
yeah,
I
but I actually
think, I think he's going
Yeah.
to try and drop the grapple check on Oro.
Yep, because I actually can. Ye-
Failure.
Yep. Okay. Well, I tried, and now I'm just gonna run.
All right, I did. I tried. All right.
Yep.
Cool. And then you run away. Done.
Yeah,
do you
I
say
just made
anything
it this
to
far.
Oro?
I just say, "Come on, you're worth living too. You need to get out of here also." And then when I realize that he's not,
It's
gonna
like, no,
move,
I have a feeling like there's another circus performer waiting for me.
I'm resisting. I'm resisting by pushing Arturo down towards. But I'm not going to get this name right. Fululasi.
Oh, then I'll try to grab him instead.
Sure. You grab Vululasi and you
Yeah.
drag Vululasi to safety.
And do I have to do that at like reduced speed, or can I still get my regular movement?
Reduce speed.
Okay, I can't. That's so I'll make it probably more like right there.
Sure. Done. All right. That is Arturo. Arturo, your frightened condition drops to 2. Your enfeebled
But
condition,
Sean's-
however, remains the same.
Sean's frightened is still quite high.
All right. Halanot, we're back up to you. Hi, Christina. All right, Halanot. The the spine breaker still has Oro in its grip.
Does it? I thought it dropped her.
No, it doesn't.
Oh wait, no, it
Dropped
doesn't.
because
No,
we
that's right. He
rested.
cut its catch.
Yeah.
The Oro is still by its feet, potentially about to get smushed.
Yep.
I'd be speed bumping, yo.
Yeah, I'm also thinking about poor Throvik on the other side as well.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
working on too.
Okay, so I'm at, because I'm quite far away. So
Mhm.
I will start by initiating our battle music
Yeah.
Okay.
on the assumption it's going to help people get through. Talk about friendlies. Where's it gone? And then that one.
All right. Courageousness flows through everyone's body.
Yep. And then, I appreciate this may be a bit of flavour. I would like to use the telenetic projectile with the shards of glass that are obviously still from the versing's. And I would like to aim at the Spine Snapper's eyes.
Ooh, very nice. All right. By all means, you take aim as you pick up the shot of glass. You aim at the Spine Snapper's eye, and it is a critical
Yeah.
Oh,
hit. Deal your damage.
Piercing.
Nice.
It's a lot of
Holy
dice.
shit. Whoa.
All right, 34 damage as it plunges into the Spine Snapper's head. And as it does so, not only does it plunge into the Spine Snapper's head, Throvrik, I need you to make a reflex save.
Mm.
Oh no,
That's
shots
like,
glass!
what? Ah! Oh no!
Oh no!
Nice!
Oh.
All right. You immediately raise your hands and go, not the face! As you do so, the shard of glass flies off your off the reflective surface of the gauntlet, bounces and goes straight into the left eye of the creature behind you.
Oh!
Paladin, roll a critical hit of the same variety against the other creature.
Yeah.
Okay. The two of them are on.
That's a lot of sixes.
They are on precisely the same amount of hit points. So I need to flip a coin. All right, here we go. Good night, Cass. Snuggle well. Mwah. All right, here we go. Do or die. Well, both creatures struck through the head immediately fall dead to the ground.
Whoa.
Simultaneously.
Oh, shit.
As Halanot stands there in pretty much the same abject shock as Throvrik, who realized not only did, that person die, but Throvrik could have died just then. That was a very dangerous thing that was just fired at his direction.
It's fine.
But there are two dead bodies here.
Everyone alive?
I think
Yeah.
Ace runs
I'm
up to
still alive.
Harlan and
Just,
hugs him.
that wasn't you who was throwing that glass at me, was it?
I thought I was aiming above what would be in your head.
Are you calling me short now? It doesn't matter.
Look. I suppose you are taller than me.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's my whip. Thank you very much.
Also, can someone take Velocity off my hands? I'm feeling kind of weak, and he's really heavy.
I try to help you roll Vulalasi.
All right. You find a quiet place to let Vulalasi rest for a little while. Until, weirdly enough, next week.
Conveniently.
All right. As you gather around, you are actually all not looking too bad. All things said and done.
Yeah, I think Lise would go and hug Harlanot because that was terrifying.
Yeah, I need to have a sit.
Didn't say anything though.
Hey, Oro,
Mm-hmm.
you're good at you're still alive, yeah? You're not an undead creature now?
I'm still alive.
Alright, wonderful. Good. Because I found this. You're good at knowing what things are, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What's this? And Throverick will show on the gauntlet. It hits really good, but doesn't hit as well as what the other person was doing to Arturo.
I will pretend to examine the gauntlet in great detail. I will roll it over my hands, looking at all the fine craftsmanship of the gauntlet. It's a fine piece of craftsmanship. It appears to have certain runes and embellishments, sort of along the hands here and here. But I did notice on the side over here, there's a symbol of some kind. Seems to denote a deity. So perhaps it can't be unlocked unless you worship.
Silence, Wizard Dag.
I was gonna say, did you want to make a check or just state the obvious things that everyone can already tell about this thing?
Deception actually would be my better skill because I have more.
Well, it's not about. Well,
Yeah,
it's
he's
not. Well,
just
keeping in
bullshitting.
mind, your character's knowledge is entirely up to you. If you choose not to have knowledge about religion because you don't view that as being part of your character's upbringing and stuff like that, absolutely nothing wrong with that. However, you don't need to make a deception because you aren't saying anything that you believe is intentionally trying to deceive, lie, or manipulate information. You're saying exactly what's there. You're saying precisely what you see, and you haven't, sort of taken any speculations as to what it means.
So can I use lore underworld to see if anything like this has surfaced in sort of the criminal element in the area?
The spike gauntlets, and I'll give you this for free. Spike gauntlets are very very underworld kind of bit of equipment. You don't often see paladins running around with it. So like definitely made by just from inference, it's probably that symbol. Yeah, you've seen zealots and cultists and stuff like that with symbols and things. It's either a faction or a religion, and given that you literally saw them doing a ritual for demons, good guess it's a religious symbol. Which means that the power would likely be unlocked by people of whatever faith that happens to be. It's usually what these religious magic items denote in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
If you're an enemy of the god or whatever, likely it'll be a cursed item. And that's kind of basic underworld knowledge.
If you'd like, maybe I could take a look at it. I have a little bit of knowledge of religion.
So be careful with this item. It is imbued to another god, and if your gods perhaps don't see eye to eye, things won't go well for you.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
I
I worship
Keep it
rampant.
away from me, whatever you
I
do.
worship Gazare, so I mean,
Well,
I
I
don't
worship
know.
rampant opportunism.
I have given you the warning.
I'll take a look at it, I guess.
You're the best. This, yeah, you might be able to find something else, but Aura's pretty good at this sort of stuff too. So if you find something that Aura can't find,
All right, let me add this to Throvrek's list.
Implicitly trust Zoro.
Okay, so Throvrek, I've just given you the gauntlets.
thank you.
And I'm also giving you the symbol just so you know what the name is.
Yeah.
It is a religious symbol of Zeb-Gav-Izeb. Zeb-Gazib.
Say that 6 times fast.
No.
Oh, okay.
And bear with me while I learn about this religion.
Yeah.
And Neil, can you give me a religion check?
Yeah. It's not high, but yeah, it's a 12. Probably increase it later on. Yeah, that's a 12.
12. Okay, you probably do
So we
not
say
know.
untrained in religion.
Yeah, I'm trained.
Yeah, no.
But I have plus
you,
4.
You
so.
would not know what this is, but I can show you guys the symbol though. Actually, maybe it's in.
I might
Yes,
be able to tell
here
you
we
the
go.
lore of the gauntlet, though.
That's the holy symbol.
Oh.
I noticed
was
that
Thorberg's
it doesn't. I noticed that it doesn't match the symbol of the thing that I destroyed, and now I'm a little concerned.
Yeah, that's
It's
the holy
fine.
symbol.
What's the worst that could happen?
It's a thing. Yeah, that's not the symbol I'm looking at on the other website, but you know, it's like it's fine, whatever.
It could be.
I think that must be. Yeah, I was gonna say that must be a first edition version. Yeah, it was the 2011 symbol, so they've clearly changed it. All right, cool. There you go. Bump, bump, bump.
By the way, in a metagaming way, how do you get rid of enfeeble?
Takes a little bit of time and effort.
Now everyone looks pretty messed up. Arturo looks like he's kind of standing on one leg, and the other one's shaking really badly. Should we go and take a nap?
Yeah, I'm on the ground. Like I'm
Don't move,
already
Arturo. Got you.
I'd imagine
Assuming
you
we
just see
have
how not
some
saying
time to. Yeah.
how not just be when we continue. Maybe be a bit more safe.
hopefully.
Or
If
should be
these are
throwing
just
our
the
guys
things that are guarding the front door, I don't want to know what's inside.
Do I have enough time to treat wounds, Arturo? I have,
Sure, if you want.
10 minutes. Yeah. So I'm going to cast Healing Plaster, and I'm going to go and heal him as I stick this somewhat dirty but healy plaster in him as I'm going to also use.
Why did you have to specify that it's dirty?
Because I just put water on the ground to make mud. As I use the feet, because I saw how much HP he had, so it's okay. Risky surgery. So I can, if I pass, if I succeed, I then crit succeed.
Sure.
Where's the name?
Just don't
Medicine?
fail.
There it is.
You know what's really funny?
Oh,
You
wait,
remember
I
that
need
thing
to
I
deal the
said about
damage
how some players and players and characters don't
Take
really
1
give a
point of
shit about
damage.
pain and stuff like that? And it's like, yeah, I get to do more mechanically, so I'm just gonna root around in this and just sort of dig you out a bit.
25.
You know,
Yeah.
So I
it's
crit
like,
anyway.
but you could take all the time you need, and it was a crit anyway. You just caused me pain for no reason.
Yeah. Ow.
Your hands are stained with the
Okay.
blood of your friend, as you
Yeah, but
as you've performed a very invasive surgery
Yeah.
for no reason.
friend of a whole 2 days. Might not be friends anymore.
I mean, it's not as bad as when you stab me with a spear, so.
Where's my skill on? Oh, it is an expert. Okay. So
Are they friends? I don't know.
I
It's
get
hard
heal
to
a little
say.
more. Oh no, wait, that's if I
Acquaintances still
use it as
probably.
the expert, so I still use it as this one. Okay,
Yes.
so
Arturo still at least appreciates that you
The
know
gesture.
she's here than not. Yeah.
And bear in mind, she has no doctoring tools either. This is all with her bare hands.
And dirty mud. Yeah.
yeah, you heal 14 HP.
And take 1 damage.
Yeah.
Already, the damage was already. Oh, I
Oh,
just
okay.
rolled the 1. Yeah, it didn't take
Yeah.
it off. So yeah, 13 HP, I guess then.
All right.
Yep.
So,
I appreciate that.
as you
Anyone
are
else?
Ow.
as you are crying out in pain with your hands deep inside of another character, all of a sudden a fog begins to roll in. And as it does so, a form begins to manifest from the fog.
The dark.
How about we make sure we're not sat together this time? Maybe spread out a bit.
All right, you guys begin to spread out, and as you do,
Yeah.
what you see is what looks to be a human adventurer, but a ghostly visage.
I think you've got movement locked on.
Yes, I do. Ha 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 ha.
Ah.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. As this
I'm not
creature,
paralyzed yet.
as this creature stands before you, you don't get a sense of hostility to it. More like it may be the specter or the ghost of a hero long since past. It greets you with a voice that resonates through the chamber. It says,
Well met, friends. To whom am I speaking? It has been many years since I have laid eyes on those who do not bear malice and grudges in their hearts. Please, share thy name with me, so I can know thee better.
Harlan will do a very tentative bow. Introduce himself and say, we're representatives of the Wayward Wonders, a circus to bring joy to the populace.
A circus. Thou art performers, and not heroes. Thou could have fooled me with the act of bravery that I had seen with mine own eyes.
Well, we're both. Hi, I'm
Your words are
Throbbing.
appreciated. Oh, I disappeared.
Shoot, I don't know why I forgot the name of the druids that Harlock
Oh,
was a part of.
Harlock? Oh,
What was the name of that druid place?
The druids of the Hermitage of Blessed Lightning.
oh yeah,
Or-
yeah. I just remember it had lightning in it, but I forgot. Yeah.
Okay. My name is Lise. I travel with the Circus of Wayward Wonder, though I'm not a part of them. I come from the Hermitage of Blessed Lightning. Harlock has sent me to help these fine people to help recover the Ion Stone in the tower. We believe the xulgath have taken the Ion Stone.
Yeah, and I shakily, still very exhausted, stand to my feet, and just like, I'm Arturo Franconi, the youngest of the flying Franconis, and your words are greatly appreciated, even though, well, doesn't feel very earned, but I appreciate it nonetheless.
What's your name?
I am the last true worshipper of the god that once held power within these very walls.
Sweating now, Arturo?
My name is lost to the ages. All that remains now is my steadfast duty, enshrouded in destiny, a destiny I feel that thou art quickly hastening towards.
Well, why don't you just pick a new name?
'Tis not my place, young one. For beyond names lies duty, and my duty lies not with who I am, but with thou.
And what duty is that, may I ask?
Long ago, the god Aroden were to usher an age of prosperity to these lands. But it would not be, for the great god would fall. Many fell to despair, but not I, for I believed with all my being, both in life and beyond, that those would come bearing the glorious burden of the promise made by the God of humanity. And though thou art human, nor be there a human among ye, I believe I can sense the destiny dwelling within.
I'm actually sort of human. But that's not the point. No.
Thou art proud of thy human heritage. Thy uses and wields magic of the undine. Thy speaks of being undine. Thy uses the clothes and garments of the undine people. But thou does not speak of the human parentage. Pride,
True.
honor, it comes from all things. And the specifics of the God of humanity do not only allow his blessings to fall upon those that bear his child's namesake. Instead, I am here because I was truly impressed by your heroism and acts of valor, and I wish to help you. I wish to help guide you and support you along your journeys to face this great and deadly foe.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, your assistance. I'd be. I'm.
Cat got your
That's just.
tarot.
Shush.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Like that is literally just how Arturo reacts. So.
sorry, I'm trying to work out whether Harlanot would say something or not. I
If
think you probably
if
would.
you're thinking, okay, yeah, good.
He'd probably ask if you were here to watch. Is there a reason the xulgath managed to penetrate so deep?
Though my watch is ever vigil, mine power only gives me the barest abilities. I need to find those who I can guide on this grand quest. Those who would be willing to put themselves in the line of achieving this glorious purpose, so that I can repel the xulgath, so they can be sent away from this sacred place, and so that Aroden's great mission can be fulfilled.
So you've just kind of been hanging around here in this part and watching everyone who comes through.
This was, in my life, my final resting place. Buried here beneath the rubble, praying for salvation from a God who could not hear me.
Can I call you Sol? It makes it so much easier than saying weird ghost coming out of stone who's buried in Aroden's temple who watches out for adventurers to help him save the world.
If it would make it easier. and thou'st
It
can call
does.
me Saul.
Thank you. It makes it very much easier. Now, you said that you were resting here in this place, yes?
Aye,
And you know, and you pretty much know the temple very well, yeah?
aye,
Well, how about we have an understanding, an agreement? You see, we don't really know much about you, and you're very much I'm here to help you save the world, and I'm going to help you. But to us, you're just some strange person who came out of nowhere, Saul. So how about you show us a bit of that trust and friendship, so we know we can trust you by helping us clear this temple.
well, to answer thy question, I must first offer a correction. 'Tis not I who have come to lend aid to you, but the universe who have sent thou to me. 'Tis my goal, of course, to drive these creatures out, but it will not be thy who slays the xulgath and removes them from these hallowed halls.
That is what I just said, right, Alan?
Other than the fact that he's not going to take the front, he's going to push us towards doing his thing for him. He wants us to be his sword.
He has one. It's right there.
I do have a question for you,
Please.
Mister.
Mr. Ghosty Man.
I don't know.
Saul,
So, Soul, Mr. Soul. Okay, Mr. Soul. So we were told that the xulgath had the Ion Stone. Is that correct? Or does the Ion Stone still at the tower that it resides at?
the devils have wardings of a religious nature that bar my passage. I do not know if they possess the artifact that they seek.
Do you know where the tower is? Or would we actually know where the tower is? I didn't actually find out if we
Thou
might
art
have
seeking
known it.
a tower, but their leader is here within these halls.
Okay, which means if they have the Ion Stone, we will get it from them. But if they don't, then we'll still have to go to the tower to make sure it's safe there. Okay. Well, I mean, our mission is still to kick him out then.
Yeah.
Wonders.
Or at least try.
Do you know where the other xulgath, not the other xulgath, the other religious places like this one might be? If we kick these guys out, would you be able to help us find the others? The other three?
My duty is to bring back an age of prosperity, and that does not occur within these walls. With your aid, I will find the strength to be able to do exactly this, and so much more.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. You hear that, guys?
Yeah.
We're kicking them out!
Yeah.
Huzzah!
Yeah. I'm sorry. I just don't have the energy.
Um,
That is
Well,
way
so-
too excited.
yes.
You see, Lisa has a new energetic side to her about like, fuck yeah, we're doing this.
Well, we were just gonna go take a nap because a lot of our people are very hurt. Look at that poor Arturo there.
I
However,
just healed him. He's fine. We could go.
There's more than just wounds when it comes to someone's condition.
All right.
There.
Do you wish to have a nap?
Yes.
He's just
As
gonna
I
fall
pass
asleep
out on
right
the
there.
as I pass out onto the floor.
All right.
Forgive
You
him,
guys
Mr.
will-
Soul.
All right. You
He's-
guys will have a long rest, which I will apply for you. and this creature will safeguard you over your resting period. Your enfeeble and your frightened go away, as do the sicknesses surrounding these stenches as well.
I asked Soul what his most impressive feat has been over the years of him being alive.
Stabbing an Undine in the
if
face.
we-
He did mention that he does not. You do recall.
Oh,
that
he doesn't remember. Yeah,
he does not. no.
Sorry. Yeah, damn
Yeah.
it.
Cutting off
would
an
say
Undine's
if-
head who asked too many questions.
I would say if we were resting,
Not
I'd have
this
bound up the remaining heals to Becky too.
To what? Sorry.
Which I'd have bound my remaining heals to get.
Oh, you know
Oh,
what?
yeah,
I might as
sure.
well
Yeah, not a
use mine as well.
Which I think, because I would put us at full, would remove one wounded condition from all of us, for those of us that did go down.
Yes.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. So anyone who's
That
got the
actually
wounded
adds
condition,
0
you
then.
can remove one. Okay.
I'll then also use my heal to give the 1d8 plus 8.
Everyone's fully healed, Neil.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know, I'm just helping.
Oh yeah, and I do pick up the snare that I
You heal them while
deployed.
they're on full health. You basically use your risky
Yeah.
surgery. You stab them, and then
Look at
you.
this time.
Ah,
Yeah.
Can I elect not to have surgery?
Fill them with
Yeah.
plaster.
I only did
quite
the
happy
check
with my
before
injuries,
because I
thank
was
you.
so exhausted.
It's
Yeah, okay.
it's
Take my
non-voluntary surgery.
I take my stiletto pen.
Okay. So
So
now,
I guess
there you go.
we asked this guy, is there a specific place that we need to go to first to clear the wards that's preventing him getting where he needs to?
Yeah, because that might prevent us too.
Okay. So, Saul says that this is but only one of the chambers within the grand temple. There is a large bell tower, which he saw some of the individuals heading up there. However, there's little more than beasts that remain there now. You also get told that there is another chamber leading downwards. However, to get there, you must make your way through the sanctuary and through the kind of where the guardian is kept out, and you'll be able to head downwards.
Okay. That is where the first xulgath ran through when we fought that demon. So if they're still in there, we need to be careful. If we find any mages in there, we gotta take them down first.
And anyone chanting rituals?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Ritual casters, take them down.
Yeah, the last set kind of hurt.
Maybe we also
Let's get punched
decide
by
on an
them.
actual formation
Yeah.
so the right people are up front. Leading, searching.
That means that I'll go up front.
So
I'll go up front.
yeah,
Okay, Arturo.
yeah. I was going to say for throwback it'd be so the most able
I
are at the
believe
point
you.
of the spear.
Where are you going?
We're not going this way? Ah.
That's a dead end.
Okay, one more. I get things
Yeah.
squared off here. There we go.
But yeah, I don't mind necessarily going down the path that Oro did.
The spirit says. The spirit tells you that either way is fine. If you go through the double doors
Yeah.
or if you follow the road all the way around, both will lead you to the sanctuary.
Yeah, I don't mind going down the side path because I feel like there might be more resistance if we go through the front door.
I would probably say the side path might take them because if they're watching these doors, I'll ask Oro, was the door wide enough for all of us to charge through, or was it a smaller door?
They were both smaller doors.
So more of a
Back
choke
over
point.
there. More of a choke point.
equally hide behind the door so they have to charge through to get to us.
Yeah.
But we
didn't
did see
hear
fighting in corridors did
anything.
not go well yesterday.
When I was back there previously, I didn't hear anything, but that didn't mean I was mostly trying to hear the sounds of combat to find a way back in. So the fact that I didn't hear anything doesn't mean no one's behind there. They just weren't being noisy at the time.
Well, yeah. My vote is for the side path.
All right.
I'd say whatever. I mean, side path is okay. As long as we figure out a direction to go.
All right. Side path it is.
Yep.
Yep.
I'd imagine Harlanot will glance in at the battle altar and just make sure that there's nothing obvious that would give us a clue. missed?
No, that was already inspected pretty
Yep.
pretty well.
Whoa, we're in a different map all of a sudden.
Yeah. And I'll put Lulalassi here just so we don't lose them. Okay.
Yeah.
So, as you guys make your way around, following the tunnel, eventually coming to that same door as previously before, as well as a back door, which doesn't lead anywhere, it's just buried, you know. You eventually open to the sanctuary. The soul tells you to steel yourself as you enter. And inside,
I splash water on everyone.
Yeah, I do the slap my cheeks thing again. And
So I say, Arturo, would you rather be on the other side? Swap. Two of
no,
us. You want to be by the wall?
I fight better. Oh, on the other side, so I'm
Just the two of us.
Can I splash everyone with the rousing splash before we head in?
sure.
Yeah.
Again, everyone unexpectedly gets splashed in the face with water.
Actually, I like that. That's great.
Yeah, that feels good.
For a
Takes care of my,
non-oceanic campaign, we have so many aquatic characters.
It does raise an interesting question about whether Harlanot would complain subtly about wet instruments.
Maybe to a degree, for sure.
Yeah.
Did you put
This
wax
is a
on your
little
loot?
more careful with Harlanot, so
I don't know where my coin
yes.
went.
You just got to get that the wax coating on your loot so it's water repellent.
All right.
It's probably the catgut strings that are more in danger.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as you enter, you find yourself in a sanctuary, where rows of splintered wooden pews face what looks to be an oval marble dais, 3 foot high. Wide steps lead up the dais and to a polished mahogany pulpit which stands at the center of the small altar. A glorious fresco on the curved wall behind the dais displays Aroden, the god of humanity, engaging in several tasks, battling an imperious necromancer, raising a pair of islands from the seas, and standing atop a mountain with his hands outstretched, wreathed in blue flames. Hideous images, scrawled in tar and rotten blood, paint over the fresco to tell a vastly different story. Reptilian humanoids climb a tunnel from the depths onto the surface in the scene. And in the next, he reaches out to snatch an orb from a tower drawn on one of the islands, crushing the orb in his fist. This image repeats 4 times in slightly different-looking towers, followed by the final scene of dead trees and skulls around the base of the mountain. Giving credit to where it's due, there is at least some artisticness that has gone into this. A soft wind howls, and you feel the sensation of being watched while you are in here. a haunting presence. Make a perception check, please.
Yeah.
It's like when a cat gets its heckles raised, like
Oof.
hair stands on end.
I rolled it. I don't know if it.
Oh, yep.
Oh, my
Uh,
fantasy grounds is slow.
Yeah,
so like
mine
one sec.
took a hiccup too. I don't know if mine actually rolled either. I don't think it did.
No, it did not. That's okay.
There we
Oof,
go.
Never mind. You are going to be fine. Anyone who got over 15?
Oh.
There we go.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, anyone who gets over 15 notices there's something strange in the air. Like, if you've ever seen, like, Predator, you know, that kind of, like, shimmering images and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And as you...
Ah!
As your
There's-
eyes adjust, you see 3 of the spine snappers right next to you.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Quick, Harlanot, throw some glass in his face.
So you got another crit on you.
Now, at this point...
Have they seen us?
They've heard you come in, and they have drawn your attention.
Uh-oh.
But before we get to that one, sorry, apologies. Let's go to this one. In the middle, there is what looks to be a strange humanoid, wearing the religious symbols of the god.
He looks
Whatever
cool.
the god's name, Xana something. Help me out here. It was-
Oh, is that gauntlet I got punched with? Oh, jeez, that thing looks
yeah,
terrifyingly like the.
Ouch.
Ow.
Oh, God.
The brass knuckles with taped nails on it.
Yeah. So
Ouch.
the creature speaks up and says, "Strangers, outsiders, if thou hast come this far, then thou hast killed my brethren and staved off against the guardians. What do you seek, surface dwellers? Are you trying to deny us the justice we have been so readily waiting for?"
Your justice involves destroying the entire world? You live on this earth too.
We do not live on your earth. We live beneath it, beneath the notice of your kind. And you dare to speak of us, of destroying your world, when your vile, evil god took all from us.
Even ocean dwellers need the land. You can't have one without the other.
You speak of living in harmony, but you know not the truth. No matter, it is
I'm
too
not here to
late.
speak-
Events are set in motion. 'Tis only through my curiosity that I wish to know why you have come to this place to seek to stop our actions.
I don't think we owe an explanation to a future corpse.
That was rude to her. How could we're in their house, we're their guests.
He says, "Very well. Dead men tell no tales." As he reaches forward with both of his hands, blood splashing from his fingertips as they anoint the three giant spine breakers next to them. As they unleash another terrifying roar, all three of them prepare for battle.
Ah! Charge. No, just kidding.
All right.
Please just jump in. No.
Now,
Oh.
I would like to preemptively apologize for what is about to happen. For, again, to reiterate, this is Black Clover Week, and we have something very spicy for today's session. So, we begin
Super brain breaker.
with the spellcastery creature. She is going to begin with something nice and easy. And seeing Throvrek. Throvrek.
Gosh.
Oh, no. Do I want to do that? That's mean. Everything's mean.
Hey, we deserved it.
Do it.
All right.
Do it.
Bring it.
I'm surprised it's not going to be me that's going to be targeted because I am the one that made the taunt.
A giant gauntlet
From around the corner.
appears next to you
Oh, shit.
and plops you in the head as he casts Spiritual Weapon. And it
Oh,
just starts to wail on you.
Spiritual weapon's scary.
All right. Let me draw Spiritual Weapon. It'll be red.
Oh, we get to see Dad's drawing skills. Nice.
They are delightful.
All right, here we go. This is my attempt at a gauntlet. Okay, there we go. Then
And now, whatever you do, do not make fun of the gauntlet. Just,
You realize now I'm making fun of the gauntlet, right?
well, then that means that Michael's wrath is on you, not me.
No, you're the one
I'm
who
just waiting to
pointed
find
it
out it's got 5 slots for stones to go into it to power it up.
Oh no.
all right, there we go. That is my attempt at a gauntlet.
Not
I
too
thought
bad.
it was. I thought the gauntlet was spiked.
It is. That's what the red thing is. It's all spikes.
No,
Can I
no,
grip
no, no.
this?
That's a stroke.
I think you
No, that's what you have.
masterfully,
From a graphic,
it looks
artist
masterfully
perspective.
done.
Thank you.
No,
It's the
no
spiritual part of the
improvements
weapon.
needed.
Excellent. Well, there you go. So now it is punching Throvrek. And I swear, Throvrek, if you move from that 5-foot square, I'm going to lose my shit.
Do it. Move. Move.
You already know Throver's going to try and wear the gauntlet.
Throbrick then, don't you?
I know. All right. So 2 actions to do that. It attacks as part of its own thing, and with its 1 action, it commands the others to go and basically wreck your day. So the large one goes for you. Now here's the catch. I need to do this carefully. So.
We've got a big spirit on our side.
All right. So, Throvrek makes a will save. Throvrek is fine. Okay. So, the creature comes at you with what looks to be a large maul.
Gosh.
And
From
Throvrek,
America.
Oh
it
shit.
will smack you for
This isn't crit.
11 damage. As it swings and hits you. This was a brutal blow. So as it does, it will potentially make you flat-footed. Which it will.
Oof.
Oh, actually, no, it won't. Never mind. Oh, no, it does. Yeah, there we go.
Ah.
All right, you're
Off
flat-footed.
guard.
Playing with our emotions.
Yeah, so basically it's hit you so hard, it's kind of caused you to reel, and that is it. The second one is going to kind of like step to the side and do the same. This time reaching over to hit Arturo. Arturo, you get a will save too.
I've not been good at these in the past, so I can't wait to shit myself.
All right, here we go. All right, that is a failure. All right, can you please mark down? Can you mark down that you failed your will save? Just somewhere, just in your notes.
Yep.
All right, it will hit you as well for 8 points of damage. And once again, as this one will hit you, it'll land a brutal attack. And you'll need to make a fort save. However, you're going to roll this at disadvantage.
Oh, shoot.
So that is a failure.
I'll say, because I have advantage on fort saves, so it just made it normal.
Oh, never mind. Doesn't do anything. It's just, yep. Well, yeah, it's just a 3. Okay.
Now he has to roll a d20 for that third 3, and no, I'm just kidding.
And you are also flat-footed as it is hit you.
Oof.
All right, the third of them moves forward, but cannot reach you guys, so we'll just sort of stand over here. As we then go to Throvrek.
All right. What's this room look like? Give me a description of this room.
It's what you see on the map.
All right. What's the roof like?
The roof is a domed ceiling made of stone. There is a lot of pressure being put onto it as it is buried, if you recall.
Break the roof.
I do recall. Looking at the ceiling itself, does it look cracked or does it look solid?
There's a couple of cracks here and there.
Is it possible to look at a place where I can create so where I don't cave the whole roof in, but cave like a localized cave in, like a cave in where I can choose it to be affected?
I would say that this would be specifically a engineering law check or something that would be akin to that. I would say that given Throvrek's history, you would have no way of ascertaining things like structural integrity.
Okay. Wonderful.
Also, thank you for the follow, Sam. You bloody beautiful legend, you. Welcome in. If you have any questions about what's going on, let us know. Our group is trying to fight a bunch of very powerful, very smelly lizard creatures known as xulgath. They're in a temple to Aroden, the dead god of humanity, and they have in their company a ghost, a specter, who is apparently guiding them towards their inevitable destiny, or at least, you know, they're gonna help him bring about the end, the end of destiny. So yeah.
All right. And the broken wood bits are from pews and stuff, right? So they're very chunky, solid pieces of wood, right?
Yes, they are very chunky pieces of wood.
Ah, okay. All right. So Throvek's first action is with his whip. He's going to try to grip around the leg of one of these large humanoid creatures and send him on his back with a trip attack.
Okay, let's do it. So, as you grab your whip, you lash around and try to grab one of his feet. You pull and tug at it. Make your attack.
All right. So attack or athletics?
Athletics. It's still an attack action, but yeah.
Yep. How does 22?
A 22. Your target number is 25 to trip him
All
up.
right, wonderful. Throvek's then going to follow up with a quick whip to the creature's. He's not probably reach the eye, but he's going to try to reach the. He's probably going to just try to whip the creature normally, like just across the chest, and just see. Basically, what he's doing is he's just probing. Just probing.
Seeing if there's like any weak spots and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Sure. I'm going to make you make the attack, and then your last action, I'll give you a perception check, and I'll see if I can give you some information.
Okay.
Nice. All right. Roll your damage. As you start lashing at it, dealing 4 points of damage. All right. As far as weak spots go, this creature doesn't seem to have any particular weak spots. However, it doesn't seem to be very. It doesn't seem to be very smart or reflexive. Translating that to mechanics, it has a very low reflex and will save, but you know, like nothing physical that'll give anyone an edge in that way.
All right, Halinot, if you have any cool stuff to attack their minds, that would be probably the thing. They seem rather slow-witted.
They, however, all do speak common and immediately look in your direction.
Thank you, because that's the key there. If they did not speak common, I could not do stuff.
You heard what I said.
All right, everyone, listen, we're okay. They're very, very stupid. Also, they speak common. Fuck.
But don't worry, they're so stupid they probably didn't understand what I just said.
It's fine. The fact that you said they reacted to common actually helps me.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Throvrik, that is going to be your turn.
Yeah.
Next up is Soul. Okay. Soul coalesces a series of ghosts. Do you remember that sort of spooky feeling like you were being watched when you entered this area? Well, turns out ghosts. As the ghosts of the fallen champions of Aroden begin to rise from the ground, and they begin to attack. They do
He'll
not
be joining you.
So he does not get multi-attack penalties on his attacks.
Ah, cool.
One of the ghosts is an archer and tries to shoot the spellcaster at the back.
Whoa.
As it does so, it manages to hit, piercing that guy for 17 damage. Two ghosts appear next to the one at the back and start to slash him. The first landing a critical hit. And the second also landing a critical hit.
Whoa.
Oh, no. I don't know why I'm not feeling happy about this for some reason.
Well,
All right.
the best part is I'm going to ask the very important question. That spiritual armament that the spellcaster was doing, is it the same one that I can do, which has concentration as the trait? Because that hit would mean it drops concentration.
Oh, no, it is.
Or at least it has to make a con save.
It is sustained, but is it a
No,
concentration
concentration
check?
is
Yeah, that
different
is a
now.
concentration. Okay, so yeah, it
Yeah.
does need to.
Oh, yeah.
So he does need to concentrate to keep it up.
Yeah, which in this is just gone as soon as you take the hit.
It is. It is indeed. All right, so he drops the fist. Goodbye, my fist. I loved you.
Now we need to get him to cast it again, so Dag has to redraw it.
Yeah, it's pretty much. Oh, actually, you know what I could do? I can just do this and make it invisible. Haha, and then I don't have to redraw it. All right, done.
Taking away all my fun.
All right, that was that. Liz, you're up next.
All right. So, with the spine snipers not looking at Thorwick, I would take this opportunity to run past him and get behind him. So
Okay.
I go 5.
Also, you
10,
have failed your will
15.
save.
Me?
Mhm.
Oh, does it do anything?
You haven't noticed it.
You
Oh, no,
You just
okay.
have to mark it down in your
You
notes.
just have to mark it
5,
down in your notes.
10,
because
15,
something else is happening, I think.
20,
God.
25.
Got a
I
lot
don't-
of no apparent effect.
I'll say
Something
this:
like
I
right
don't
there in
think
that square.
that we're currently fighting the boss.
Yeah. So what was the will save you said? 19?
You rolled a 19. Yep, you have failed.
Okay.
You do have a
Yeah,
hero point if you
bonus
want to use it, but it's up to you.
I
Oh,
probably should have rerolled mine.
Yeah, why not? I will do that.
All right, hero point. Let's
I
do it
realized I
again.
rolled a 6.
Ooh, I like
There we
that,
go.
but I'm going to use a jinx point and cancel it.
Shit.
No.
Only because I'm mean. Actually, you know what? Am I mean? Yeah, I'm mean. Yeah, no. There you go, Neil.
Damn
Well,
it.
I'm getting you to use up your Dix points, so
I know,
that's
I know.
fine.
All right, so use, so mark down,
19 is what I wrote.
Yeah, mark down that you've failed your will save.
Okay.
All right, and continue if you would like.
Yep. Failed whiz. Okay. So I kind of dance around. Since they're kind of in there, I dance around Harlot, Arturo, and Throwrick, move past the spine snappers, and it almost looks like as part of me finishing the dance, almost as like with a ritual. It's a spell I'm casting, but I kind of do dances as part of rituals, and it almost
Sure.
looks like I'm grabbing water from the cracks in the tiles, and I throw it, and it becomes a lot bigger than it usually is. I'm casting Crashing Wave. It's
All
a
right.
third level spell. It's a 30-foot cone, and I'm hitting all 3 of these spine snappers.
Nice, love that. All right, reflex saves, I imagine.
Yeah, and I can drop it on them. It says you summon a crashing wave that sweeps away from you. You deal 66 bludgeoning damage to creatures in the area. The water also extinguishes non-magical fires in the area. Awesome.
All right. All right,
Okay,
one
so
of them makes the
half damage
save.
on that. I'll do the next one.
Fails. All right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Last one.
Let's get another fail in there.
And a success. All right.
Okay.
Roll your damage in chat, and I will apply the damage.
Yes. It's
Okay, so
25 points
25.
of bludgeoning damage.
All right, so 25 damage to the second
To
one,
the second one, yep. And
Yep,
then the
so-
other 2 are half.
and the other 2 take 14.
Or was it 13?
13. Sorry, you're right.
Or no, it'd be 12, wouldn't it? Half?
Oh yeah, 12. What am I saying?
Round down? Yeah, we're...
I can math.
Yeah, if we weren't round up, then it'd be 13. Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
And
the one
so
at
I
the back
moved
is not looking great.
And... Yep, I moved and a crashing wave. My turn is done.
All right, done and done. Hollanot, we're up to you, my friend. Let's find out how you fare. That is a failed will save. Please mark that down.
I have a feeling that all these fails are really, really, really
Oh,
bad.
Michael, you need to take my hero point.
Oh, I do, yes.
Yeah.
Also, thank you to chat for the hero points.
Yeah.
My players have been making good use of them.
I'm using him to counteract his jinx points.
Yep. Okay, so yep. Okay. So, following on from Throvik, I'll start playing a little tune to accompany some words in a second.
Okay.
That's right. Scrolled in the wrong direction. As I glance up at one of these lulking spine breakers, and I'll just say, now, why do you always focus on the fists? Don't you realize the mind is the strongest weapon? As I will use fighting words.
Ooh, very nice.
I heard you were stupid. Let me...
Oh, we have the blip?
Oh.
Okay, hold on. Yep, we
Yeah.
got the blip come
Oh,
up.
sorry.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we're back.
And you're back.
We're back. Sweet. Yay. Fucking hell. Don't know what this blip is all about. Like, apparently there's no solution for it. You just gotta kind of suck it up. The only thing I could probably
And it's
do
always
is,
at the
like...
exact same time.
That
It's
gets
weird.
temporarily
But-
pulled
but
back into his crypt.
It
and then
disappears on
gets-
some of your streams, so we think it's gone. And then it comes back again.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
no consistency. Anyway, I digress. Hey, Selkie Cove. Thank you for the follow.
They're just having fun at the.
Also, I love your
at
name,
the-
Selkie
the
Cove.
plant.
That's really cool.
Just push
I
a
like
button.
Selkies.
Yeah. Selkies are neat, yeah.
Okay, so you've used your Inspire Courage. You've then blasted it with a biting word, which then means
Yep.
we go to Oro.
Yes. Can I squeeze through this door?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Well, I can fit. You can fit.
Yeah, you've got a very small Harlonaut hiding in the corner, basically.
All right. Oro, you have made your save. However,
Yay, 2 people at least have.
I'm going to use a jinx point on you. And get you
I
to
was going to
reroll that.
encourage that.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Dang it!
Natural 20.
Oh, I wonder.
I went
if
from
it was
succeeding to critically succeeding.
Fine.
Like,
Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
I appreciate that.
All right. You know what? With a critical success, I will give you something extra. Actually, no, I don't need to give you something extra because it's a disadvantage, so you take the lower anyway.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, all right. What do? You've moved up.
I've started moving in, and I see these 3 guys that did terrible, horrible things to me previously.
They did. Yes, they were very horrible and evil and all that.
This is great. So that
Thanks
was
for letting me tag
5,
along,
10.
guys. I hope you have a great day. I'll see you next time.
I don't see anything else, so I'm going to step up here. Do I fit there?
He's a soul. You could fit it.
Yeah, he's like gaseous and
All right, I'll just stand in front of the. I'll stand in the spirit.
Okay, if you would like.
That way, I can really be sure that I'm going to. Actually, that's a terrible idea. So 1, 2. Oh, gosh, I can get there. I can't get to the caster. I can't get to large humanoid 3. So I guess we'll now just start the process of rolling an attack on this guy.
Yeah.
Nice critical hit.
I was gonna say you should have advantage on that, but you didn't even need it.
Not gonna do too much for 16.
Damn.
All right.
That's quite a
16 is a solid hit, and pick his number between
and
1 and 5.
Ooh. 2.
2. All right. Our critical effect for your hit with your piercing weapon.
Yes.
All right. It is clumsy and has a -10 move speed.
Looks good on him. And then for my last action, I'm going to coalesce some water in front of me and bring up hydraulic deflection, giving me a +1 circumstance bonus to my armor class.
Okay. Very nice.
Nice. You pull some of the water that I pulled in. Also,
All right.
Which I forgot to take off. So
underwater teamwork.
it's there now.
Both ways.
All right.
Shit.
Arturo, you're up next.
Okay. So, is there a way to like push past large creatures or like scoot under them
Acrobatics check.
in any way? Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna make an acrobatics check to try pushing through or past this.
Brilliant.
hulking
Please do so
beast.
at disadvantage.
Yikes. Okay. Nope. I forgot. How do you do things at disadvantage?
Just roll it twice and then take the lower.
Just roll it twice. Okay, yeah, that's fair. I'm always trying to find the the
dice.
yeah, the auto way of doing it, but
All right. 24. Not bad. And
24 and better than 24. 28.
28. All
Yeah.
right. So
24.
24. You needed to beat a 20 to get through, so you do manage to get through. However, something seems weird.
Oh.
Make a perception check. And move your character, of course.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll do the perception first, and then I'll.
No, things seem okay, but just unusual. Like you
Okay.
feel like something's like you're not as agile as you normally are. And being an acrobat, you're very accustomed to knowing about your movement and the like.
Yeah, I'm very aware of my body. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
All
makes
right.
sense. All right. So I'm going to try to grab the other xulgath, the one that
The
was
spellcaster.
talking to us earlier.
All right.
Yeah. or
Grapple check
whatever
at
kind of
disadvantage.
thing he is.
Oh.
Don't like that because of failed grapple check. It's not great. All right. So where is it in my list again? I have such a small screen. It's really hard to.
It's an athletics check.
here.
So if you want to just do the athletics, that's fine. Your target number is
Yeah, I've got the opposed
22,
here.
21.
Ooh.
Oh shoot.
That is a critical failure.
Hmm.
All right.
I will hero point that.
All right. So it's a re-roll, so it's at disadvantage again, please.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
Okay, a failure and a critical failure. So give us a number between 1 to 5.
oh, that's still a critical failure? Oh, we have to pull a card on a failed grapple?
Yeah, it's an attack action.
Oh shoot. 3.
3, done. Okay, you are fatigued.
Oh
Well,
no, not
Question:
again.
Was that technically attack number 3?
Sorry.
Because with the thing, was that technically his attack 3?
Oh,
Because with the multiple, unless you actually use the MA2 or 3 at the top, it keeps adding its multiple attack penalties.
Oh, right. Okay, yes. No, you're right. In multi-attack 3. Okay, so that would be -5, so that would be 16. 16 to 21. That is not a critical fumble. You're correct, but it is still a miss.
It is still a miss. Okay. All right. Well, then. Oh yeah, tumble through. Yeah, that I didn't even realize that's actually a move action type you can make. And that's what I did. But yeah, so then I guess I'll just try to stick him with the pointy end. Instead, or stick her, because I forgot it's a female.
All right.
So
Attack
yeah.
at disadvantage.
Oh, why is everything at disadvantage? Rah. So annoying.
Critical miss.
Yeah.
Ooh, and a 17. Thank you. I will take that.
Oh wait, that gave me a -10. I should only have
Oh.
the -5.
No, you
I
should have
did
a
it again.
-10. This is your third attack.
No, this is
No,
my second
no,
Oh,
attack.
it's your
Move,
second. Oh,
grapple.
right. So that'd be 15 to hit. Let me just check the AC here.
Yeah.
The AC on him is 21. So that is still a fumble.
Yeah. Oh, critical. Oh, really?
Oh wait, no,
shoot.
with a 15. Sorry, my apologies.
Yeah.
So yeah, with a 15, no, that'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
What to do going forward with all these? Hit the MA2 and 3 at the top going forward,
Mhm.
and that locks it in.
Above where your actions are. Yeah, you should have it there. But that's fine. All right, so no
Yeah.
fumble, but as your second attack hits, something unusual happens. You watch as a version of like these souls start to circle around Soul. And you notice that one of them in particular seems to have a face very similar to Arturo. And as it does so, it seems to give something to the specter, which it takes. And as it takes it, it holds it in its hands, and it stores your 17, which it gets to keep.
That's cool.
I'm sure it's
Scary, but cool.
fine.
You also see the specters of those who have failed their will saves floating in the mist as well. You realize... Oh, that would be School Eye. That's okay, we're about to end anyway. You realize all too quickly and all too late that this creature, when it said that you were going to help fulfill the destiny of Aroden, you're starting to think that he was thinking of something very, very different to you. As while you are in his presence, he is siphoning your fortune, your heroism, your luck, and your destiny as a creature known only as a fortune eater.
Ooh.
And that is where we're going to end today's game.
Ooh.
Now, before we leave, Throvrek, we will play out the rest of this battle, and if it's all right with you, we'll still tap into your character sheet and finish that fight. After which, we will have Throvrek retire back to the circus until you are ready to rejoin us again, my dear friend. Yay.
In which case we'll cast
Yeah,
enemy
sounds
dead
good.
on him.
Sounds great.
Yep, anime dead. Yeah, if you die, that'll be a whole different thing, but, we'll see how we go.
Yeah.
All right.
Or
Guys,
becomes the
thank you
game
so much for
episode.
joining us for today's session, and of course for the next installment of Black Clover Week. The Black Clover figure is none other than Sol, because Sol, as a Fortune Eater, gives disadvantage to everyone who enters his aura. If you are immune to it, or if you save, you are saved for 24 hours, then he does it again. But yeah, everything you roll with a d20 is at disadvantage, and as a reaction, he has luck osmosis, which means he gets to keep whatever you rolled as the better result. So for him, he now has that 17, and he's stolen it off you, and he has absolutely every intention of stealing, of continuing to steal your luck from you in these battles, which is great for him, as you can tell. But over time, because obviously you can see he's strong now that you guys are here, and now that he's stealing your luck, he's like, yeah, I can be a hero. So that's going to leave for a very interesting fight and a very interesting conversation to have later on, and to figure out what you're going to do about Sol, because he is very
Does
gung-ho.
the disadvantage happen for the enemies too?
It does, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
But he's no, actually, maybe not. I'll have a think about it. At the moment, yes, but I'm also thinking maybe he's like maybe he thinks like he doesn't want to take bad guy luck, like he doesn't want to like taint his goodness, so he only wants to siphon from heroes, which is bad, but roundabout
It's
way.
bad, but it helps us continue.
Yeah,
Keep doing it.
I mean, he is helping us fight still. I thought we were going to have to fight him after he was done killing everything.
No,
so...
no, it's fine. Also, there's lots of love in chat and lots of well wishes to Throvrek, so thank you again to chat. Again, always super pleasure. Thank you guys for again hanging out, and thank you to everyone who donated for today's session. All our new followers and the like. It is always a amazing pleasure to have you guys here. Let's see who is up and about, who is doing some stuff. I can see so many people. All of the people doing the people things. Yeah, people. Okay, we are going to go and raid. I'm thinking playmat. So for those of you who don't know, on Sunday this week, I will be playing with the lovely and amazing human being that is Jillian Foxglove, who is the lovely partner of playmat. And we are going to, go and send some love their way as they play Vampire the Masquerade. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for being here. Thank you for, as always, supporting all of the cool stuff that we have. Again, respect and kindness, good keys to your marriage. Yeah, respect and kindness and understanding are all such important things. Stay safe, stay wonderful, be kind to each other, because why the fuck not? It's free. And until we meet again, game hard or die trying. Good night, folks.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.